Books can allow your imagination to take flight and learn life lessons. And for one Ohio author, that journey is taking us to Ghana, West Africa.
Imagine that. And to tell us about a newly released children's book, we're joined by author and creator of Roman to the Rescue, Sophie Starr. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
We're so glad to have you with us. So your book is about your dog, Roman, who you brought home from Ghana, West Africa in 2012. Can you tell us about how you and Roman found each other and what the inspiration for the book was?
Absolutely. So I went to Ghana in 2012 following kind of a rough patch in my life. I had recently gotten out of inpatient treatment and was beginning my journey in recovery and was having a really hard time. And through a random series of events, found myself in Ghana and came upon this little puppy, and I couldn't let him go.
Aw, that's so cute. I mean, I understand you've included a lot of life lessons that you learned from Roman in the book. Can you touch on some of those and maybe a few that stand out to you the most?
Absolutely. So Roman taught me so much during his lifetime, but I think it can be summed up with purpose. Roman gave me a purpose and a reason to get out of bed in the morning, and he showed me that I might be someone worth loving and that I have a lot of love to give.
Isn't that amazing how pets can teach us life lessons?
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
And here he is that Roman?
That's Roman. That's when he came home from Ghana to the States. He had to be quarantined for a minute. And, you know, I think anyone that struggles with mental health issues or addictions in particular, it can be hard just to do the basic tasks of daily life, getting out of bed, brushing your teeth. It's embarrassing to say. So to have something outside myself that I was willing to get up for really helped me to get my own life back.
Now, I know it's been said many times that, you know, we don't deserve dogs.
Oh my gosh.
You know, that their lives, you know, oftentimes are much shorter than ours. So I understand that your inspiration to create this book was inspired by Roman's passing.
Yes, absolutely. So he passed in 2022, and I started writing just honestly as a form of therapy. I had all of this grief and all of this love that had nowhere to go. And the more I started writing, the more I realized that this was a story to tell. And I want to mention too, Roman gave me purpose even up until the day he died, because on that day I was out of sorts and my dad said, "Do you know what day it is?" And I said, "No," and he said, "It's the 25th, it's your recovery anniversary." So I felt like Roman was leaving me now with this gift of recovery.
Yeah, and speaking of the gift, I mean, you have the book here. It's a children's book. Did you have any reservations about including grief in a children's book?
Absolutely. I think it can be such a touchy subject with children, and I think a lot of times we try to avoid it because we think, oh, this is too much for kids, but kids experience grief and death and loss and hardship as well. And I think this is a great way for parents or adults of any kind to have that conversation with children.
Wow. So I understand there's a charitable aspect too. A portion of every purchase is being donated to animal rescues around the world?
Yes. So we've donated to 2 so far, Surfers for Strays in Mexico and Deb's Dogs here in Ohio. And a portion of every purchase is donated. And I didn't realize when I met Roman that 6 million animals are entering shelters each year and 1 million are euthanized just because there's not enough space. So by adopting and spaying and neutering our pets, we can really help to alleviate some of that suffering.
All right, well, can you tell us a little bit about your plans for the future?
Absolutely. Keep donating to rescues, and I'm working on my second book right now about my cat. So if you're a cat lover, that one's for you. So we'll just keep writing and keep donating as much as we can.
That is awesome. Well, congratulations on the journey and the book. Where can people get a copy?
You can get the copy on Amazon, at Barnes & Noble, and anywhere where you purchase ebooks.
And again, the title again is?
Roman to the Rescue.
Roman to the Rescue. All right. Thanks so much, Sophie.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.